don't forget to smile.
There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are.
Y'all, so we about to do this chit chat, get ready with me, and I'm about to tell y'all about my 2018. Okay, I'm about to go to work, so I said, why not? You know, why not? And I ain't doing I'm not doing anything special or extravagant, so it'd be quick and easy. But as far as 2018, I did find myself having a few challenges and a few struggles. As y'all can tell, this is really just an update from my last video, Vlogmas Day 1, where I did a chit chat, get ready with me, and I was telling y'all how I was doing mentally and all of that. So most of my challenges came from my mental. I just had mental challenges, and that is still extremely hard to deal with as well, because once you struggling mentally, if your head not on straight and you're not thinking clear and you just starting to see things differently, it can mess up how you move and how you handle certain situations. And that's what it did for me. So y'all know, I was just going through it. I had got extremely discouraged about certain things, and I just couldn't. But yeah, I had gotten extremely discouraged, and it just caused me to lose focus, and I kind of got impatient. So it messed with the consistency and the effort that I put into my passion and my goals and my career. It just messed with me. Even at my job, I had just went through this thing where I was just listen, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over this. This is not what I want to do. I don't want to do it. And it's just causing me to not even care about my job. I just got effortless, and I just low-key had a moment where I just gave up, I guess. I just didn't care. I literally stopped caring about everything. So I had to get out of that mindset, because all I was doing was sinking, and I had to pull myself up, and I had to talk to myself every single day. I had to give myself this entire speech. I had to read more and write more, and I just had to do whatever it took. I had to pray more and talk to God, and something that I really had to do was listen. And talking to my family, that helped, because my family, honestly, my mom, my dad, my stepmom, and my sister, they are the 4 smartest people I know. Honestly, they're the smartest people I know. And I know a lot of people, so I ain't even gonna do that like that. I know a lot of people, but listening to them helped a lot. But I just had to get myself together, because what I had to realize was, the more time you spend in this dark place is going to be, it's just going to take longer for you to get to where you have to go, you know? Like, the more time you spend not having effort to get up and record, not having any motivation to work on your YouTube channel or reach your goals, do what it takes, like, it's just gonna be more time wasted. And I didn't want that. Like, thinking about it like that also helped, because the last thing I hate doing is just having free time and not at least doing one thing that helps me reach my goals, whether that's reading something, writing something, planning something, like, no matter what it is. Because it don't always have to be getting in front of the camera to record. Like, whatever you gotta do, like making a list of videos I want to put out, like, no matter. But I had to realize that. And I understand, like, I understood I was going to have challenges and I was going to be faced with challenges, and everything wouldn't go just be sweet, you know. And that's what's been keeping me going this far, because I know just because you want something to happen don't mean it's going to happen. Everything has a specific timing. That's what I do know. And that's why I have been patient for so long. But with me, it was just like, dang, like, faith without works is dead. And I have all the faith in the world, and I'm constantly working. But it's just like, okay, I'm doing my part. Now what? Like, I'm doing my part. I've been doing my part. And I'm just not seeing it. But one thing I've learned is God, I am a Christian. I do believe in God. I don't know if there's someone on here that don't know that, but I do. However, I am more like spiritual than religious. Just to put that out there. But God don't take you to a level that you're not ready for. That's also something I learned. Like, if you trying to get somewhere, you getting impatient and you trying to figure out why you're not there yet, you have to take a step back and really try and figure it out. And even if you don't figure it out right then, you gonna figure it out whenever you get there, because you obviously did what it took to get there. And then once you do get there, I feel like it's gonna all make sense, you know. Because you might be like, oh, this is what God was trying to show me. This is what, something in my eye, like, what? But yeah, like, oh, this is why I ain't come here early on. Because there are certain things that's happened in my life that I have been wanting to happen. I'm just like, oh, nah, if this would have happened like a year ago, it wouldn't have worked out. So everything does make sense. And that's why, you know, I'm constantly just trusting God, and I'm constantly just letting him work and do what he got to do, and just take his time with me, because I know everything is going on for a reason, you know. I know I'm where I'm supposed to be right now. You know, as long as you're doing your part, just keep doing it. Just keep going. Because the moment you give up, you done put all this work and this time in, and now it's just like, it's going to waste. So, nah, I know I put a lot of work in so far, and that's what I'm going to keep doing. Because I know this is what I'm meant to be doing. And then, you know, as far as like staying positive, that's something I had to do too. And I felt like when it came to my career and everything I want to do in my life, I was pretty good at just staying positive until just recently. Like, but I learned, like, don't fall into that. Don't start thinking negative. Don't start worrying. Don't start comparing yourself to how long it took other people. Just focus on you and keep doing what you've been doing. That's what I had to tell myself. Because I also got in the habit of, you know, watching these beauty gurus, and I'm like, dang, it only took them this amount of time. And I'm like, what? Like, what's the problem? And the moment you do that, you're ruined, to be honest. Do not compare yourself to anybody, and do not compare your process to anybody else's, because everybody don't got the same process. And something I have been hearing a lot lately, and I feel like God has been wanting me to hear it, is anything that comes easy is going to go away probably even faster. You know, you want to do all of this, you want to do all of that, and it's taking you so long to get there. And that's probably because what God got for you is it's much bigger than what you even know. Like, so I've literally just been hearing random people say that, and I really feel like God has been trying to talk to me. And so I've just been sitting back, and I know I'm gonna be huge, honestly. I know I am. So I'm just waiting for it to happen, but I know it's gonna happen. But staying positive, I started reading my daily devotionals. I also read a lot of poetry, and I have gotten into this recent poetry book, and it's called I Love My Love by Raina Biddy. And it's a book that Alexandria put me onto. It's really good. I love it so much, and it's called I Love My Love, just in case y'all want to check it out. Y'all know I love poetry. That's all I read. So that's been speaking to me too. I'm like, whoa, like but yeah, so I do that. I do my daily devotionals every single morning, and that helps because just reading a scripture a day, because that's all it is, reading the scripture a day and just reflecting on it, reflecting on what you just read, and just getting whatever you took from it, you know, that has helped me a lot. I also do write. I write out everything, and I wrote out all of my goals, all of my plans, how I'm gonna get there. I wrote out some what do they call it, like affirmation. Because I knew it wasn't insurance, and I just could not get it. Oh my gosh. But it's called affirmations. I have those, and I have them written down in a journal. And what I do is I'll get up and I'll go in my mirror, and I'll look at myself while saying them. And that helps me. A lot of people, like, it's kind of like when you don't have confidence and you need to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're beautiful. Like, that's what I do. Let's go in the mirror, tell myself all my goals that I'm going to accomplish. I don't say I want to or I need to. I say I'm going to do this by this time. Like, I'll be like, you are this and you are that. Like, I talk to myself and I speak things out into the atmosphere, and I tell myself now that I'm going to have a good day. Today's going to be a good day. You're not going to be negative. You're going to be positive about things. And I pray to God a lot for understanding. I pray for understanding, and I pray for strength and motivation. Like, I tell God to just, even when I don't understand, just help me just keep my faith in Him no matter what, and to just remember to keep trusting Him. That's what I do. But yeah, don't be, I don't know what y'all religion is. I don't know if y'all pray or what, but if y'all do pray, don't be afraid to talk to God and tell Him what you want, you know. But that's what I do, and that's how I stay positive. So what I've also kind of growing, I ain't gonna say a lot. Well, when it comes to mentally, like, I've grown in my discipline, like, when it comes to certain areas. I'm gonna be honest. I used to be big on, like, chilling, having fun, kicking it with people, you know, just being reckless, like, honestly, just doing whatever Charity wanted to do. But now, like, there's nothing that I put before my goals and before my passion and doing what I gotta do. You know, there's nothing that I put before that at all. That's also something you gotta learn how to do, because if you want to see things differently, if you want to see things happen differently, if you want things to change, you also have to change. You just can't expect to keep doing the same old thing and get different results. That's not how that works. That's not at all how that works. So you also just have to, once you got it in your head that you want this to happen, you have to learn how to make things happen and work towards things to actually happen. You can't just expect things to happen just because you want them to. No, you have to work. That's why they say faith without works is dead. So that's what I've learned to do it, because it's really, ultimately, it's all about priorities and what you put first and what you make time for. It's really, that's what it boils down to. And that's what I had to realize. Like, it's just like, okay, yeah, I'm going to chill with so and so, but when I get back, I can just always record. No, like, now I'm just like, nah, I can't hang with you today. And no, I can't do this today because I need to record. If I record a video now and I do something before recording a video, I feel completely guilty about it, because it's just like, you don't gotta do that. Like, there's gonna be a lot of time for fun, just not now, you know. So that's also what I had to do. I had to really sit down and figure out what comes first, like, as far as my priorities, because all I'm trying to do is grow, get better, and reach my fullest potential. Because like I mentioned before in the last video, I think I said this. I did say it. But it was just like, now I'll link that video down below as well, just in case y'all kind of want to catch up and y'all don't know what video I'm referring to. But I'll link it in the description box. But like I was saying in my last video, you're not growing if you're not uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable means growth. Learn to step outside of your comfort zone. Do things differently. Don't be afraid to try things a different way. Like, try doing things another way and not the way that you're comfortable with, you know? Because first of all, what you have to realize is no one ever said it was going to be easy, and it probably wasn't supposed to. That's what a lot of people have to realize. People, like, and that's what I had to realize, like, no, just because you want something to happen and you're working towards it doesn't mean that, oh, okay, now it's going to happen next week. Like, no, that's not what that means. Maybe you're supposed to be putting your blood, sweat, and tears into your craft for a good year, or a good 3 years, or a good 4 or 5. Like, you really never know, because honestly, the longer it takes, the more grateful and the more appreciative you're going to be of it actually happening whenever it does happen. Because it's just going to be like, you know how much work I put into this, like, you know how long I've been working for this, like, you're going to be that much more grateful. And that's what I had to realize. Like, every time I think about my success, I'm just like, you know, it ain't happened yet, but when it do, I'm gonna look back at all of this, I'm going to really reflect, and I'm just going to be like, dang, I came a long way. And this right here is what I live for. That's exactly how I'm going to be. This is what I live for. And I am going to be so grateful. So grateful. Because I know that I worked towards this. I know that I made it happen. And I did my part. And so did God. You have to really sit and ask yourself why you're doing certain things. You know? I just feel like, especially your passion, or even what you think is your passion, because I used to think doing hair was my passion, but the actual reality was I didn't know why I even liked doing hair, because I didn't. And I remember the first day of when I started, and they was going around asking, and honestly the only answer I could think of was because my daddy showed me to school and I really ain't have nowhere else to go, so I came here. And I remember I said that, and the teacher looked at me like, girl, what? Like, that's literally, I didn't have anything else to say, because that was really the only reason I went to cosmetology school, because my dad, he was like, why don't you get into hair? You should just do hair. And there's this school called Paul Mitchell. He took me to the school, had a tour, got me started, and it was in Orlando, Florida. And I'm just like, okay. I just went with the flow, literally. But it wasn't my passion. I got to cosmetology school and quickly realized, like, this is not what I want to do. And I tell people, because even though I went to cosmetology school and they had a makeup course, I don't tell people I learned from cosmetology school, because I didn't. Cosmetology school did help me realize what my passion was by going to, and this is how I connected the pieces, because some people think that certain steps are unnecessary, because you'd be like, okay, why do I have to go through this? And what was the point in this? This wasted my time. And I used to think that way about cosmetology school. But really, if I didn't go to that school, if I didn't move to Orlando, move in with my sister, and I wouldn't have got into makeup. Well, I don't know how I would have. I really do not know how I would have, because my sister, she used to watch a lot of YouTube. Like, she's been watching YouTube way longer than me, and she got into it way before me. So I would we were home, and because we used to be roommates, and we was just chilling, and she was like, you should watch these girls, Glam Twins. Y'all done heard us talk about them before, and I done told y'all that she got me into them. But she was like, you should watch these girls. And I'm like, who? You know? So she shows me the Glam Twins. And I just started watching them. Like, those were the first YouTubers I ever watched. As soon as I started watching them, I was like hooked. And I just binged watched their channel for the longest. And then eventually I just started watching everybody else that I watch, and that's how I got into makeup. And ever since then, I was like, I love this. I just hated doing it on other people, you know? My purpose, I feel, is to teach, i.e. makeup tutorials, YouTube. That is like my purpose. And granted, I know for a fact I'm going to do so much more than YouTube once I take off. Like, I know I'm going to get hit with a ton of opportunities. I just know it. And that's what you have to do. You got to know it. You got to feel it. You got to imagine it. You got to think about it. You got to speak it into existence. Like, I just know I'm going to be a hit, you know? This is right here is my happy place. you know. I just felt like I worked my way up for sure, and I've only been working in beauty since I started cosmetology school. My first job, Sally Beauty. Then my second job when I moved here was at Ulta. After that, I had went and I was a salon receptionist. Then after that, I got my job at Sephora. After Sephora, MAC Cosmetics. So I did work my way up. I just feel like everything is leading me to my purpose. Just even having that under my belt, like all of these jobs under my belt, it says something, you know. That's what I'm saying. Without, that's really what I meant to say. Without cosmetology school, because even cosmetology school, it has opened up doors. So whenever you think you wasted your time on something, just give it a moment. Let things work themselves out and just see, because I used to feel that way. But now I don't, because I see for myself the opportunities that going to Paul Mitchell have brought to me. Like, a lot of people see Paul Mitchell on my resume and they're like, oh, you went to cosmetology school, okay, you really know what you're doing. If y'all don't take nothing else, take this. Everybody is not going to understand your dreams and what you want to do, and that's exactly why you have to be careful who you speak to. You got to be careful, because everybody not going to get it. Everybody not going to understand it. And it's not for everybody to understand, because it's not their dreams, it's yours. Listen, whatever you do, just don't get discouraged, and don't let nobody reactions discourage you or get to you, because it ain't nobody else's dream. It's your dream. It's not for nobody to understand. And you could really, because I used to be the happiest thing, like when people ask me what I wanted to do and I lay it all out for them. I'm talking about going deep, and they'd be looking at me like, oh. And I'm like, oh, that's not what I was expecting. Like, oh. But I had to quickly realize that everybody ain't gonna see your vision and what God done laid out for you. Everybody ain't gonna see that, and that's okay, because it's not for them. It's strictly for you. Ain't nobody tell you to go running your mouth time anyway, getting all excited. And that is okay. Honestly, that is fine. It does not mean that you shouldn't be doing it. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you and you need to reevaluate your life. It don't mean nothing. It just means that they don't understand. Because who are they? And that's what you have to understand. What are they doing? They're trying to figure it out just like you. So be strong. Stay strong. You can conquer the world if you want to. Literally, the only thing that's going to hold you back with, you know, when it comes to not reaching your goals is you. So just stay strong mentally, because that's what it's about. It's about conquering what's going on up in here and overcoming that, and just, you know, really working that out. What's going on up in here? Work that out. Get through that. And talk to yourself. Figure out how you can get through it. Figure out what's going on and why. And you got this. Do things for you. Live for you. And pray, meditate, whatever your thing is that gets you through the rough patch. Do that. And I wish y'all nothing but peace, love, many blessings, and happiness and clarity. I hope 2019 is amazing for you guys. Whoever is watching this, I love you, and everything is going to fall into place, and everything will work itself out. And just continue to be patient. And yeah, I will see y'all when I'm closing out the video. And I hope you've all learned a lot. And I hope you all have a good day, because I am. Don't forget to smile. Bye, y'all. So that completes this chit chat. Get ready with me. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. Comment down below what you would like to see from me on my channel. Keep in mind, this is a beauty channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notifications so you will be notified whenever I do upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed today's video, and I hope you did too. So I will see y'all at my next one. Bye, guys.